Hey Virgo, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. Now, if you've looked in the description below lately, you will notice as of September 1st, I am doing weekly readings. So this is week number 2 for you, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you are here for the very first time, thank you for coming to watch. If you are interested in being in our 10 of Cups family, which is really wonderful, you guys, we have the best people here, high vibe and wonderful. So there is a lot of people here in this group, and we would really love your energy. Your positive energy is very much wanted. All right, so I'm going to start with the Fairy Tarot by Doreen Virtue. Sorry if I sound low-voiced or a little bit out of breath, but I kind of am. I'm going through some allergy periods here, guys, so my apologies if it sounds weird. But nonetheless, here we go. Okay, so Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Virgo. Virgos for the week ahead, please. Collective Virgos. Now, we just need information of the highest good for Virgo, please. Love, money, happiness, anything that you're willing to give us to tell us a message for Virgo for the highest good of the collective, please. Just one card we need for the highest good of the collective. And there it is. All right. And we have Prince of Summer, romantic, captivating, dramatic, and flirtatious. Falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet. The need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. So it sounds to me like you're in a pretty good relationship already, or you are about to engage in something that's going to make you very happy in terms of emotions. So this is the Prince of Summer, I believe, is the Page of Cups. So something is about to happen that is perhaps romantic and emotionally fulfilling. So let's ask for some clarification here. Now, I have already prayed over all these cards because I don't know which decks I'm going to use, to be honest, but I'm going to do whatever I'm told to do here. So we will go with this here. If I could have Archangel Michael for guidance, Archangel Chamuel, please, for understanding. If I could also have my guides and my angels, please, for signs and symbols that I need for this reading. Thank you so much. All right, let's cut these guys. This deck, by the way, is the Tarot of the Night. There is an Amazon link below if you would like to purchase this particular deck in my list of decks that I do own. Okay, so clarify the Prince of Summer, please. Why is the Page of Cups here? Page of Cups, please. What's brand new in love for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? Okay, we have the Eight of Cups. So perhaps you've walked away from an old relationship and it is time for you to go into a new relationship, or walking away from the old relationship is what is emotionally fulfilling. Or it says here a very emotional experience. So what does that say? Walking away and having heartbreak, right? So you could have ended an old relationship. We have the Page of Swords. Just because you've ended the relationship does not mean that that person is not trying to spy on you online. So it could be Facebook, you know, any of those electronic things where people can freely see what you're doing online. That person might be trying to get information about you through other people because you've fallen in love and they want to know who the new person is. Interesting. So the energy that we have in and around us here for you is the Two of Pentacles. So that sees you trying to find stability. Trying to find stability. You're tired of juggling whatever is going on in your life emotionally. So I think what I am seeing in my mind's eye, what my guides are showing me, is somebody walking away from a house. So I think that you have either lived with this person for a very long time and it's time to go because and the experience of having to leave this relationship is what is highly emotional for you. So I feel like in the past that you did have romance and that it didn't work out, that you were either married or in a committed relationship and that thing didn't work out. And it was really hard for you to walk away, but you knew that if you didn't walk away emotionally from this relationship, that you were going to have way more heartbreak than you do now. We have the Eight of Cups here, which is not only walking away from something, but walking towards something. So you knew, Virgo, that you had to get away from the toxic energy that was this emotional toxic energy. You had to move away from that energy because, yeah, it was breaking your heart. Also, I see someone who is female on the card, and just because this person is female, it could be that someone walked away from you and broke your heart. So either way, somebody walked away from the Eight of Cups and toward the Two. The Three of Swords here tells me that either way, whether they left or you left, that it was a really hard experience for you. The Three of Swords is about what's going on in your mind. Now, you know, a lot of people will read it as heartbreak, but, you know, whatever goes on in your mind really does transfer to the rest of your body, whether that's stress, anxiety, or sadness, right? So the Three of Swords is about sadness in the mind. It's about things that, you know, make you feel as though your heart's going to break. Swords are about communication and connection. So I feel as though this emotional experience is your last relationship parting or breaking. Then we go to the Page of Swords. I feel like even though you're out of this relationship, this person has not stopped driving past your home, looking at you on Facebook, trying to find you on Instagram. I feel as though they're watching you, or they have someone else watching you, because you have found new love. You've actually found someone who is a soulmate. They feel like a soulmate. This person could be a Gemini. They could be someone who is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. We've got Swords. We've also got Cups. So the person could be a water sign as well. You know, we have everyone represented here. We have Pentacles, which is earth signs. It's you, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. We have Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer here as well. So I feel like you were in heartbreak. That person that you have split with, that person's still watching you on some sort of an online medium. And that person is wanting to know more about the person that you have fallen in love with. I do have Under the Roses, Lenormand here, and I'm just gonna, clarify a little bit. They're popping about because they're brand new. All right, so we have the Eight of Cups and we have the Three of Swords, and they're clarified by the letter. Now, the letter is about information you receive. It could be divorce decree, divorce papers. I'm just going to look in the booklet here to make sure I don't miss anything. Yeah, it's news. It's a notice. It is. It could also be a diploma or a contract. So if you are someone who is a contract worker, you could be receiving a new contract. However, I believe that this is about walking away from a relationship and a relationship ending. So I believe it's about an exchange of information regarding a divorce, regarding splitting of assets, and your intention to not go back to that relationship. And what we have next is the tree. And the tree tells me that this is about the breakup of a family, unfortunately. Because with the tree, you do grow roots, but sometimes those roots can rot. You know, if they're too wet or too dry, the roots of the tree can rot. It can spoil the soil that's around it. It can, you know, it can make you feel grounded for a time, but the environment that it's in really does matter. Because with this environment that you were in, it looked like it was toxic. So I'm really glad that you did remove yourself from that energy. The Page of Swords and the Lovers. Can we clarify those, please? Page of Swords and Lovers. Why is the Page of Swords here? Page of Swords is here because of the clover. I really feel like it's good luck that you left. And I'll be honest with you, I don't believe in luck. I believe in destiny. So I believe that it would be something that you would do that would change your destiny. This is, though, about perhaps this divorce coming out in your favor, or at least coming out in the way that you wanted it to, because it's about fortune and rewards. It's about new opportunities. It's about happiness and optimism. So it can be money, good luck, happy, optimistic. I think that you are optimistic now that you're out of that relationship, and that you are now pointed toward love. We have the garden here, and the garden, I believe, is about a place that people would gather for things like a wedding. And yeah, it's about being in public groups, gatherings, socialization. It's about meetings. It could be about the internet. Yeah, internet and media. Because I feel like somebody is watching you as you are moving into this new relationship where you're very happy. I feel as though this is the happiest you've been in a very long time. So I'm really happy for that for you. Let's clarify these cards here. I think I found one that's boxed here. I'm just going to turn it over. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, fine. I'll see it as we go. All right. I just got told quit stalling. Oh boy. Okay, so 8 of Cups. Why is the 8 of Cups here, please? The 8 of Cups is here because there was an opportunity, an emotional opportunity that you decided to take. And it is, you needed to be, what? You needed to be happy. You needed to have emotional happiness. And you were not getting it from the relationship that you were in. So you were thinking, this is what I'm being told, you were thinking to walk away, but the other person beat you to it. They left, which kind of made you glad because you didn't want to have to pull apart the family and have that on your shoulders for your children, if you have children, for the rest of your life. But I feel like whoever I'm talking to did have kids or does have kids. So this opportunity came up to be emotionally happy and you took it. The 6 of Pentacles tells me that this is quite a good relationship with lots of reciprocity, that there may be children that are involved here, and if the children are involved, I believe that it's going to be a good fit. Whomever you have in your life, that person, oh, there's that card boxed. Whomever you have in your life is going to be a really good fit for you and your kids. Whoever that is. Why is the 3 of Swords here, please? 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords is here because you spoke up, and that's what broke your heart. I believe that you finally just said, you know what, go. I'm not going to try and keep you here anymore. We're not happy together. You know, we keep fighting, we keep arguing. The words are sharp, and I'm not doing it anymore. So I'm not going to stop you from leaving this time. If you want to go, you can go. And I think those very words are what broke your heart. You knew that it was over. You knew that it was at the end. And although you thought that maybe there might be something left, when the other person decided to go, you were like, you know what, I'm just going to give you what you want. Yeah, there's the 3 of Swords again. And I think that conversation was the final conversation, was the one that broke your heart. But then, whether you knew it or not, you started to manifest. You started to manifest even though you were in a mindset of being very blocked off, of feeling attacked. The 7 of Wands here is about feeling like you are having to have defense because you're being attacked. I feel like you started to manifest that this relationship be done because you were tired of living this way. Who can live that way? I couldn't live that way. So Virgo, I think that you decided that you could no longer live that way, and neither could your family. And so that's why the 3 of Swords is here. Or sorry, the 3 of Swords. It broke your heart to finally let it go. I think that this person had been threatening to leave for a long time, and you finally just let them go. And the Page of Swords, what is here, please? Page of Swords, can you clarify the Page of Swords? Page of Swords is here because of the King of Cups. So this Page of Swords here, they're trying to find out who you're in love with. They know that you're a lover and not a fighter, Virgo. They know that you have deep intention. They know that you have deep abiding love and romance still to give. And they're trying to see who that is that you're giving that to. We have the 9 of Pentacles. You've met someone else who's single. You've also become single, and you met someone else who's single, and you've decided that, yes, you're going through with the divorce. You're closing the chapter. The cycle is done. You no longer want to be in that energy, and then you're going to look for someone else to build with. The 3 of Pentacles is what we see here, and the 3 of Wands. But you're going to wait at this point. You're not necessarily going to continue moving forward as fast as you did last time. It's going to be a while. You need to heal. You need to be by yourself. And then along comes the Lover. The Lover is the Page of Wands, the Page of Wands in the reverse. So this particular relationship didn't necessarily start out the way all the others did. You are new at passion, and it scares you because you've been in this marriage, in this union for quite some time. I see a number 10, so at least 10 years, and you haven't had to worry about this passion, dating, attracting someone, all that stuff. And so the Lovers tells me that you have doubts about whether you can be passionate. So that tells me that the person that you were with was quite emasculating, or was someone who was verbally or mentally abusive. So I feel like you're not feeling like you could love somebody again, but here comes your soulmate. So what do you do then? We need more information, please. Clarify the Lovers, please. Clarify the Lovers, please. Too many? We did get the Devil, though, which tells me that you two are very attracted to each other, or that you both have addictions that you need to take care of. My feeling, though, is more like you guys are incredibly attracted to each other. There we go. So yeah, you walked away from the 8 of Cups because you needed the 2 of Cups. You needed to go ahead and be you need to be happy. You needed emotional happiness, and that's what it is there. The emotional happiness. So the fact that you haven't yet let go of the marriage. Now, when I say let go, I feel like emotionally you've let go, but not contractually. So that might be why the 3 of Cups is showing up as a third-party connection. So while you're waiting for this divorce to be done, you may be in another relationship, or this is just you meeting, you know, this person's friends, family, enjoying each other. And then we have the 7 of Swords. You still feel as though you're going to be hurt. Even in this new relationship, you feel like you could get hurt even now, but it's better than being alone is what I'm hearing. Then we have the High Priestess, who is someone who is very connected, keeper of secrets, someone who is the person who you talk to, the person who holds your information tightly to them. You may have been talking to a psychologist or a psychiatrist. You could also be speaking to someone who is in the light seers realm, like someone who is a card reader, someone who is a spiritual healer, something like that. I just want to clarify the High Priestess because she is the keeper of secrets. So I just want to see if there's anything that you should know about that you don't already know about Virgo. Why is the High Priestess here? And is she keeping any secrets from Virgo? Is she keeping secrets for Virgo or from Virgo? We have Death. So I think what she doesn't want you to know is that there is going to be an ultimate transformation here for you. And maybe that's being kept from you because it scares you. High Priestess, please clarify the High Priestess. The High Priestess is here because of the Ace of Swords. This is something that you've never experienced before. This person that is your new love is someone who's a talker. Someone who likes information, who will ask a lot of questions, someone who requires that you share your deepest, darkest secrets, and that might make you a little bit uncomfortable. What else do we have from the High Priestess, please? What can you tell us about the Lovers and what the lover might be hiding? Ah, that person is single and they have their own business, likely. They are someone who is single and available. Maybe they haven't told you that yet. Then we have the 8 of Pentacles. They're someone who works really hard. So someone who is really proud of what they do, someone who works really hard, and someone who is ready to share that with you. Let's look at the Sacred Traveler here. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please. Virgo. What other information do we have? What other ideas and information do you have for the highest good of Virgo, please? The highest good of Virgo. Gave me 5. I'm going to take 2. this one. Go slow and take your time. There's no reason for you to rush into any relationships. There is no reason for you to be worried about things that happened in the past, the information you're bringing into the present. Just go slow and take your time, right? Go slow and take your time. This is fogged in, and it's okay to feel fogged in when you first get out of an old relationship and you're passing through to a new one. Traveling lightly says simplify your life. This is some advice that just about anybody could take, no matter what your sign is. But simplifying your life is going to be what is going to help you go slow and take your time. So I think you're meeting someone, this person, this love of yours, I think is someone who is a simple person. They're not interested in money and stuff and things as much as the last person was. And this person, I believe, is someone who is going to encourage you to simplify your life. I'm just going to clarify these two here. And if I could have, how should Virgo go slow and take their time? Go slow and take their time. Virgo, go slow and take your time. Virgo. Clarify, go slow and take your time. Yep, you're at the beginning. You're at the very beginning of a brand new, something that's brand new. You're embarking on a relationship that's brand new. Give yourself some time to digest it. It's okay if you're new at romance. It's okay if you're new at giving gifts or when to do that. The Ace of Wands tells me that this is highly passionate, this relationship, and that might be something that you have not experienced yet in this life. Then we have the Six of Wands. Simplify your life is telling me that you're going to have great success at that, and that this person that is your new person is also going to help you with that, and that's what's going to give you the success. Get rid of all the junk and just simplify your life. Three of Cups tells me that this is going to be something that is going to make you happy. When you simplify your life and you let go of things, memories that didn't make you happy, that just remind you of the sad times, let go of all that stuff. Figure it out and start life brand new with brand new happiness. And the last information that we have to give Virgo, please, Spirit, what is the is there any more information for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the rest of the week ahead, please? Got one here. That is rest and rejuvenation. I want you to make sure that you're completely healed before you really get into this soulmate relationship, because if you're not, Virgo, it could wreck everything. So we have storm warning. Yeah, it could end up being a storm warning if you don't take care of yourself. This could end up in the same cycle that you just ended. So just be aware of that. Goddess of the Moon is someone who is listening to spirit, no matter when, whether they're in prayer, meditation, manifestation, they're going to help you close this last chapter here. Meditation and manifestation is what's going to help you end the cycle. So congratulations, because we've gotten this World card twice here. You have learned a karmic lesson. I feel like you will not go forward and do something that you've never done before, something that repeat the cycle. I mean, you will go forward and do things you've never done before. And this person who is your soulmate is going to teach you how to live differently, how to do things that you never did before, how to be happy like you never were before. Things are about to change. The world is the end of a cycle, and it's time for you to go from the darkness to the light. All right, that's all I have for you, Virgo. I hope that that was a good reading. I hope that it resonated with someone. Please leave me a message down below if it did. Please also look at the descriptions below. I'm still open for private readings. Thank you so much. Thank you for loving on me, and thank you for all the things that you do. Keeping me doing these readings online is what I love so much. So thank you so much, Virgo, for all your support and your love. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.